A long time ago, during the Joseon Dynasty in Korea, there lived a royal daughter named Hana. She was the eldest child of King Mijo and Queen Su, a princess known for her intelligence and kind heart. But unlike her graceful sisters, Hana had no suitors. The reason? She didn't fit the beauty standards of her time. People whispered behind her back. Some joked that she must eat more than the palace staff. Others laughed about how much silk it must take to make her hanbok. While her slim sisters were adored and admired, Hana was ignored, treated like a shadow in her own home. Her parents tried again and again to find her a match, but no one came forward. Still, Hana found peace in the one thing that brought her joy: her music. Whenever she felt alone, she would retreat to the palace garden, sit beneath the cherry blossoms, and play the gayajum, a traditional Korean string instrument. Each note became her prayer, each melody her escape. Years passed. At royal events, people continued to whisper, never to her face, but always within earshot. Slowly, Hana stopped attending. She remained in her chambers, with only her music as company. Then came the annual spring festival. The palace sparkled with laughter and music. Her sisters were surrounded by noblemen. And Hana? She quietly slipped away to her usual spot in the farthest corner of the garden. There, she played her gayagiyam, letting the notes drift into the sky. Suddenly, a shadow appeared. A young man stood before her, silent, listening. He didn't speak at first, just smiled kindly. "My name is Sanho," he said. "I'm a scholar from a neighboring province." He told her her music was the most beautiful he had ever heard. Hana was stunned. Most people didn't even notice her, but something in his voice felt real, felt kind, felt safe. From that day on, they met in secret, in gardens, under moonlight, exchanging songs and poetry. For the first time in her life, Hana felt seen, truly seen, but fate had other plans. A terrible illness swept through the kingdom. Hana grew gravely ill. For weeks, she was bedridden. When she recovered, she had changed. Her body was thinner. And suddenly, the palace noticed. Gifts poured in. Noblemen who had once mocked her now praised her beauty. At first, Hana was confused. Then, she began to enjoy the attention. She wore elegant dresses, attended royal banquets, and slowly, she drifted away from Sanho. When he asked to meet, she made excuses, lost in a world of compliments and flattery. One evening, he asked gently, "Hana, have things changed between us?" She looked away. "You wouldn't understand," she replied. Soon after, the king announced a royal wrestling competition. The prize? The chance to court Princess Hana. On the day of the event, Hana stood tall, expecting admiration, but many suitors turned away. Some of her weight had returned, and so had their silence. From the crowd, a familiar face appeared, Sonho, but this time he was dressed in royal robes. He had been a nobleman all along, yet had never used his title. Their eyes met, and in that moment, Hana realized what she had lost. Without a word, Sonho turned and walked away, and she never saw him again. Hana withdrew from the world. Alone in the palace halls, she reflected on what mattered and what didn't. She had chased praise, but pushed away the only soul who had loved her truthfully. And now, it was too late. Hana's story is a quiet reminder. Love that sees your soul is rare. If you let it slip away, it may never return. If this story touched your heart, share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful tales like this. See you next time.